the supplements industry is expanding, creating new and exotic products, raising more questions about how supplements are tested. One product is derived from a plant people have been consuming for centuries. So I'm Chinese, and I've been drinking green tea for ages. And my grandma used to tell me that if you had green tea together with a heavy meal, that it would actually help melt the fat. Tapping into our belief it can be good for us, companies have concentrated green tea into a pill. Because green tea, like other products derived from herbs such as echinacea, are classified as foods, regulators don't require safety tests for its concentrated form. There is a concept in pharmacology called dose response, and that is where a little bit of something is perfectly fine, but when you have too much of it, it suddenly becomes a problem. The dose, as they say, makes the poison.
Continue on I-635.
In Dallas, I'm going to see one consequence of how green tea supplements are regulated. I'm about to meet someone for whom the promise of what supplements can do for your health has turned into a nightmare. Someone whose life has changed after he had taken some green tea supplements.
My dad had a heart attack at age 59 and did not make it. And I was determined to do what I can to take care of myself as best I can so that I don't miss out. And then I saw an article on green tea extract and started taking that.
Jim started taking a green tea supplement. Less than 3 months later, Jim and his wife went to their youngest son's high school graduation.
She looked at me and said, "Do you feel okay?" I said, "Yeah, I feel fine. Why?" "Well, your face is yellow, your eyes are yellow, you look terrible." No, I feel fine. And then when I looked in the mirror, it was shocking.
The next day, Jim was admitted to hospital with suspected liver damage that seemed to come out of the blue.
But for the last 30 years, I drank maybe a 6-pack of beer a year, no wine. So alcohol was not a big part of my life. And then my hepatologist drilled into, okay, what about any over-the-counter supplements?
Jim's medical record shows the presumed cause of his liver injury was the green tea supplement he had been taking. A week later, Jim got the news he was fearing.
One of the liver doctors was front and center, and she said, "You need a liver transplant, and this happens to happen fast. You have days, you don't have a week." I was thinking, this looks very bleak for me.
Thankfully, a new liver was found the next day for Jim. But after a life-saving transplant, he still has serious health problems.
My life before was pretty active, and now it's much more sedentary, and I struggle with fatigue.
He now has kidney disease and may need a transplant in the future. Vitacos told us, we take the safety of our supplements very seriously and stand behind the quality of our products. I'm going to speak to a liver specialist who has been tracking injuries linked to green tea supplements. Professor Herbert Bonkowski from Wake Forest University School of Medicine. I drink green tea all the time. Should I be concerned?
Well, if you are drinking modest amounts of green tea, you're very safe. The greater risk comes in people who are taking these more concentrated extracts.
There are likely to be a number of factors that make individuals susceptible to harm from the naturally occurring catechin chemicals in green tea, including genetics and the way supplements are used.
Usually people are taking these green tea extracts trying to lose weight, so they're often not eating. And we know from animal studies that fasted animals absorb a much higher percentage of the catechins than do fed animals.